Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Well, it's time for One Piece. Oh man, another fucking crazy ass awesome episode of One Piece. Man, this is just forget about it. It's just like it's not even a question. It's it's coming. 5 out of 5. It's not even. This coming from after I'm hearing the news about the season 5 Funimation next year in the summer. It's not even a question. Okay, let's get into it. This one was called Iron Pirate General Franky. Now, a lot of interesting things happened in this chapter. Obviously, um, a lot of things that I couldn't count. It's so many to count, but I suppose the main things that happened, okay, were pretty much you had the reveal of the other crew members of what they did, like their training. For example, in other words, we saw Franky and how he was saying how he was able to build from Vegapunk's design and to make his vision a reality, and so on and so forth. And we saw from Usopp saying, he's not the man he used to be, to Nami with the whole weather with Arya, and she was able to learn the weather and everything, to Chopper. It was just like an onslaught. And then obviously, we got an interesting one with Sumeri. The Kraken. Well, apparently, Hordy has his brother captive as hostage. So we had a little connection there between the Kraken, Sumer, and Luffy. So yeah, basically, what happens? Like I said, in the beginning of the episode, we got we also get a thing with Brook. He starts attacking people, and I forgot that guy's name. He wants to fight him, the swordsman octopus guy in Hordy's crew. He wants to fight him and everything, so he's like, oh, he's going off to fight him. But before that happens, we get the whole thing with the tank that Chopper, Usopp, and Nami are in. And then they're going around, and everybody's leaving. They're just getting the hell out of Dodge because of them in the tank. And what happens is Druma, the guy the small guy, who could cut through, who can eat through dirt, he's jumping all over the place. And what happens is he's able to maneuver away from the tank and creates a sinkhole, and the tank falls down into the sinkhole, and he's like, ah ha ha ha, it doesn't matter because I'll do this again and again and again. I'll bring you all down. And then here comes Franky, and he just zips right past Druma, and falls right into the sinkhole. And then all of a sudden he's just like, la la la. He throws Nami, Usopp, and Chopper out of the sinkhole. And then Nami's like, what are you doing, Franky? The whole bit. And he's like, it's time for this to go one-seater. And holy shit, this was fucking awesome, man. He just transforms into a huge fucking robot. And the robot has a fucking sword. I was like, holy shit. Franky, man. You're fucking awesome. It was fucking epic. I was just like bugging out, man. And he was just doing crazy things. He was using the sword to go shh all around. And he basically what he did was he started felling on the guy, the guys, you know, the fisherman. And during this entire transformation, Usopp, Chopper, and Luffy are like, oh, this thing is so cool and awesome. And Nami's like standing there, and she's like, she's not impressed at all. And she's like, it's not that cool. And then out of the blue, a fisherman comes behind her and tries to attack her. And you know, she tells him, I'm not weak, I'm just a chicken. And then she just uses the, you know, her things, the Witheria. She does a gust sword storm, I think she called it, and just blows this guy out the fucking way. You know, like he's gone. You know, and what happens is blows him out of the way, like way out of the way, just finished. And we see her past, as we saw with Franky, her past, and you know, when she was training and so on and so forth. And then while that went down, we also get, you know, Robin's there. She didn't really say anything. I thought Robin was going to say something, but she didn't say anything. We get the thing with... Then when the next person we see is Usopp, and he brings out another fucking crazy thing. He says, oh, I'm not the man I used to be. I'm a different... This is the new me and everything. And he shoots the green star. And all these, he just makes these bamboo things come out of the fucking ground. And they're like lances, a lance coming out of the ground and hitting the guys. And it's like saying, you know, about his time with the Hercule guy. That looks like a stang beetle. And all that. And then we get the thing with Chopper. Now, the thing with Chopper really got me. Because at first, I didn't know who was the one digging. Because Drugma, he's digging around, and he's just, oh, I'm just going to bring them all down. You know, and then all of a sudden he realizes someone is else underground digging. And he doesn't know who they are. And here comes Chopper, boom, knocks him out of the fucking ground. And Chopper, thing was Luffy. He's like, oh, Chopper, you're a stag beetle. I was laughing. I was like, talk about a stag beetle. It's his horns. And he has these huge horns. And now he was explaining that now he can choose any form from just one of the pellet, the boost pellet. And it was just like, wow. You know, and you just saw his past when he was training, and he was able to decide this within the 2 years. And then after that situation, we get all that out of the way. Then we get this confrontation between Kraken, Sumer, and Hordy. And Hordy, man, this guy, I'm sorry, I'm labeling him this. He's the Ginjao of One Piece. Yes, I went there. He's the Ginjao of One Piece. I said it. He's crusty, and he's just, come on, man. Come on. You really think you're going to win this fight? Give me a break. You're fucking crusty. Fucking Hordy. He starts threatening Sumer, the Kraken. He says, I still have your brother captive. You should be listening to me. Crush Shirahoshi. And then he doesn't want to, but he then begins to. And Luffy tells him. He's right there. And Luffy says to him, Sumer, he begins talking to him about his brother and everything. And he says, oh, I can relate to that. Of course, because is he your older brother or younger brother? And he starts crying, Sumer. And then, he obviously lets go of Shirahoshi. And she's like, oh, Sumer-san, And then Luffy just starts walking. And he's got this face. He's like, yeah, I'm coming for you, you stupid shark motherfucker. And then the two guys of his crew try to attack him, and here comes Sanji and Zoro like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, man. Just back the fuck off. And then, without even just like instant, gear second, boom, boom, hit Hordy in the fucking face. He's down, and he's like, And he's like, I don't know the reason why, but I'm in like ready to full fight now. That's pretty much what Luffy said, more or less. And also we get like Jinbei saying, "Oh, even so, that's why." And it was like he have got your brother hostage and everything. That's pretty much what happened in this episode. Just fucking awesome. Franky again, Franky, just beastly as shit. Franky, Usopp, Nami, and Chopper. Just totally crazy shit going down. Epic. Just, and then obviously, you know, Luffy hitting Hordy in the face. That's fucking epic. I mean, you can't go any wrong with that. 5 out of 5. There's nothing more I can say. There's nothing more I can say about this episode of One Piece than that. Crazy action, just spectacular, in your face. It's simple as that, my friend. That's all I got for you guys. Okay. There's really nothing less for me to review. It's just Fairy Tail episode. And so I can't play H. Besides those two, it's just Kenichi chapters. So I'm going to do those later today, Sunday. Fairy Tail's going to be late, and so can't I play H. It's not too late. That came out, what, Friday? Let's see. Just like 2 days. Yeah. Fucking awesome chapter of One Piece again. Just keeps getting better. It's not even a question. I want to let everyone know the verses. That's going down this coming week. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So look forward to that. What I'm going to do is later today as well. So later today, not to get off topic with One Piece and everything else, just awesome chapter episode, just crazy. I'm gonna go do a video later today. So Kenichi chapter review, obviously I said one Fairy Tail, and obviously So I Can't Play Age. That's for the other channel, So I Can't Play Age. That, and I'm gonna do the final results for the Bankai 922 channel. And basically telling the results of those 3 fights. Kurito versus Saber. What was that one? Fuck, forgot the name of it. Oh yeah. Vash. Woo! Versus Beyond the Grave or Train Hardnet. And of course, the last but not least, Inuyasha, Hiei, Alucard, Dante. So, that's all I got for you guys. Awesome fucking episode of One Piece. Oh, man. Just crazy shit. And it's always good to see Nami. And Robin. And hey, Chopper looks awesome. That was awesome, man. Oh my god, you just busted that fucker out of there. It was awesome. It's just awesome. These episodes are fucking awesome. This is awesome. It's just full-blown crazy shit. And remember, oh, by the way, just to let everyone know, the triple threat, Kenpachi versus Zoro versus Guts, yeah, it's going to be time skip Zoro. And it's also going to be time skip Zoro and time skip Kenpachi. So, look forward to that. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Bankai 922 episode, awesome episode of One Piece. Just awesome. I just love to see that shit. It's just awesome. Awesome. Just 5 out of 5. Perfect. Just perfect. Yow! Super! I'll see you guys later.